Hello everyone and welcome to episode 40 of Form Guru series by MakeForms. So today what we will do is that we will try to send the data that we are collecting to a webhook. So many a times you will need a way to send the data out of the MakeForms ecosystem. So let's say you have a software in-house that can accept data. So in such cases, you can use our webhook integration. So how to set up a webhook? So for that, the first thing that you will do is that you will open up your form and then you will go to the integrations tab. Now under the integrations tab, you will scroll all the way to the bottom and over here you will find an option that says connect webhook. You will click on setup and as soon as you do that, you will see that a model will come from the right hand side. So for our test purpose, what we will do is that we will go to a website called request catcher. So this is only for testing purpose. So I will write form guru series and I will create a URL that accepts the request. Okay. So this will be our endpoint. Now, what you can do is that you can either have this as a get or you can pass this as a post request. And of the first thing that you can do is you can pass a custom data. So let's say I want to pass this as, let's say, YouTube underscore channel. Okay, and I will write make forms form grow. Now you can pass this as a header or you can also pass this as a request data. Now when you pass this as a request data, it will be passed in the data. You can add as many options as you want. I will pass it as a header and like you can also delete this. Just click on add in. For example, we can write here mm, for example format. All right, video. Now you can pass the data as a JSON or you can also pass it as a CSV. I will keep it as a JSON because that's a standard these days. And when you click this, you can select what all fields data do you want to send to this webhook. So let's say I only want to pass the principal amount, the rate of interest, and number of years, and I don't want to pass the total interest. So I will deselect that. And then you can test it out. So I will just send a test data. Okay, and here it says that it is successful. So now we will go here and we can see that we have this particular test data. And here, if you see, we had the format which was video. So we also have received our headers. Then we have YT underscore channel, which was another header. So these two things have come up as a header, and we also have received our data. So I will go to JSON lint, paste my data and see if it's a valid data. So here you can see that we have these data coming up. So this was a test. So now this is verified that the webhook setup is successful and now I will save this. Now what will happen is that every time there is a submission, so what we will do is we will go to our sources, we will fill up one form. Let's say we already have filled this up in the past. And I will submit this. Now, as soon as I submit, we will go back to our request catcher and we can see that we have a post over here. So now this is the real data. I will paste this, validate this JSON. You can see that the values have been received in the webhook. So this is how you can pass the MakeForms data from the MakeForms system into an outside system using the webhooks. So that's all for today. We have kept it quite simple, short and sweet, because not all the Form Guru episodes really need to be 10 minutes long. Sometimes I will wrap it up. Do we sometimes like we should do small things also. So that's it for today, guys. Thank you everyone. Pratik here from MakeForms. See you in the next episode.